Hey, Food Ranger here, and today I'd like to talk to you about an emergency food storage guide video. The 3 items to stock up on now before they're gone. And before we get started on this, let me ask you a question. Are you having a hard time figuring out what to do with your food storage? And what I mean by that is it just seems like there's so much misinformation out there that it's hard to know exactly what to do and what to buy. You know that there's probably a crisis coming at some point, and you want to be prepared and protect your family. But of course, the problem with that is you probably don't have a whole lot of money to do that with, and you want to be sure you're buying the right things. So, what are the items that you need to stock up on now before the store shelves look like this one in the picture? Well, as I said, you're not the only one thinking about this. There are many people out there preparing for an emergency situation. In fact, just go to the grocery store, and especially the warehouse stores like the Sam's or Costco's or those places, and you'll see emergency food storage everywhere. I mean, not necessarily on every shelf, but you'll see food storage containers, buckets that have dehydrated meals in them. I was in Sam's the other day and I was noticing that. Even in your mainstream grocery stores, you'll see kind of prepper packages and food packages for emergencies. So this is definitely something people are thinking about. But of course, these companies are selling this stuff, and there's a lot of misinformation out there that it's really hard to know what you should really do and what you should really stock up on. So I hope this video helps you figure some of these things out. So first thing you need to talk about that we need to talk about is water. Water is an essential element of life. You have to have it. And one of the cheaper ways to stock up on water is through 2-liter bottles. Just simply empty out your soda bottle, rinse it out when you're finished, and store it, tap water in it. Filtered water would be best if you have it, but otherwise water is water. You just need water, and you need quite a bit of it. Bottled water is another alternative. Let's say you don't have much time to stock up on water, then go to the store and get some bottled water. But how much water do you need to get? Well, experts tell us that you need 2 liters per person each day. And as I mentioned, the cheapest way is to use the 2-liter soda bottles. Clean them out with some soap and water, rinse them out 2 or 3 times, and then whatever method you use, the soda bottle method or bottled water, store that water in a cool, dark place below 72 degrees to prevent bacterial growth. The second item you really want to be sure you stock up on are canned foods. Canned foods are great for emergency food storage, requires very little prep time, and the shelf life usually lasts at least a year or maybe longer. The secret to canned foods would be that you want to buy items that you're normally going to eat anyway. So if you don't like Spam, don't go out and buy Spam. Because probably at the end of a year it'll still be there and you'll have to get rid of it. So that's a mistake a lot of people make, is they buy items that they think they'll eat if there's an emergency, but they normally wouldn't eat in their day-to-day life. Big mistake. Stock up on items that you're going to eat in your everyday life. If you like chicken noodle soup in a can, then buy that. If you like canned corn or canned green beans, then buy those. Because you don't want to come to the end of a year and have to throw out or get rid of a lot of cans. It's a waste of money and it's not really necessary. Emergency dry goods. These require a little more prep time. The shelf life is longer, and these include rice and beans, pasta, macaroni and cheese, things that you can cook in an emergency situation that will give you quite a bit of sustenance, and it'll give you quite a bit of of food, really, over a longer period of time. The emergency dry goods in this situation are really good if a crisis continues to go on, more than, let's say, a couple of weeks. Then you'll definitely want to have some of these items on hand. Dehydrated milk is very good to stock up on because it just seems like we use milk in a lot of different things that we cook. So definitely need some dehydrated milk. Dehydrated fruits and vegetables are also good to make sure you're getting your nutrients. One thing you really want to look out for on food storage and stock up on are items that require no cooking. If you're in an emergency situation, you may have to relocate, or you may have to move somewhere else, or you may not have access to things that you need as far as cooking a meal. And so in a crisis situation, you want some food items that you can eat quickly. These would include energy bars, almonds, trail mix, peanut butter, and anything, again, that you can eat rather quickly and not have to think about. Instant coffee is very important in the morning for your shot of caffeine, if you have to have that. Now, what I'd like to do right now is invite you to come to my website. It's at foodcrisisguide.com/sp3/. And on this website, if you'll come to it, you'll see a free video that you can sign up for to get. And there are 37 food items that you can't get in the coming disaster and may not survive without on this website. It's a very helpful video. It tells you why you should stock up on these items and also gives you a little bit more background on what events may occur and why you need to stock up now. I recommend you come to this website and look at the video before the store shelves look like this one in the picture that you see here. If you wait too late to stock up on these items, you may not be able to get them for a very long time if a crisis does hit. So hopefully this has been helpful to you, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd come visit the website, get some more information, and again, I hope this helps. All right, talk to you later. Bye.